guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I personally style a shirt that is way too small for me. So my first piece of advice would be, if you can get this in a bigger size, do so. But if, like me, you have a shirt that's got something special about it that you can't replicate, this is how I would style it when it's way too tight on either your arms or your chest. And you can see on this shirt in particular, it does not fit me, but it has the most incredible embroidery on the back of it, and I just can't bring myself to part with it, and it's just this beautiful denim piece. So the first things you're going to want to do is to give your arms a bit of relief. So in my case, the arms on this shirt are way too short for me. So what I'm going to do is uncuff them. So unbutton the cuffs on both sides, and we're just going to roll them up as high as they can roll without cutting off blood circulation. But by unbuttoning them, they just look a bit more relaxed, because you can roll them up around your elbow and then you can actually move your arms without being restricted. Whereas when they're halfway down my wrist, I feel like I can't move my elbow just because it's all so tight. Now you can see across the chest the buttons are really pulling, and this isn't a good look. You know, you want a shirt to be a nice kind of loose fit around the chest, rather than if you move your arms it's going to like rip the buttons off. So you want to undo any buttons that are pulling like that, and I get away with the bottom two, but I don't get away with any of the upper ones. So I can style it just like this, where I just have either one or two buttons done up, but you can see as I move it still pinches me a little bit, which isn't the worst look, but it's not my best look. So now the next thing you can do is actually tie it. So you turn it into a crop top. So you take the need out of the buttons. So you're just using like the bottom two corners to tie it. And you can see now I've got a good inch between the button and the buttonhole, but it doesn't look like it's too small for me, even though technically that's where the shirt wants to sit on me. I need another inch or 2 inches across the chest. But by tying it at the base, I just get the actual shirt. The back of it is still beautiful, which is the bit I want to show off, and it's actually now just a very kind of cute, slim fitting, almost like crop top vibe. So this would be really cute to wear with jeans like I am doing, or even over a bikini or something like that in the sunshine. Like, it means it's still very wearable. If you really don't want it to be a crop top and that's not a look you're going for, the next idea I have is to actually use your belt buckle loop. So it's the exact same way as I've just shown you, but instead of tying a knot, you tie it through the belt buckle loop, which means when you're moving around, if the shirt is too small for you and would normally ride up quite a lot, you're basically creating your own jumpsuit. So that shirt is now fully connected to your jeans, and even when you move, you're not going to show any skin. So it just means it gives you a little bit more security if you're conscious of that. So it totally depends on how small this shirt is for you, but I find these ways just help me stay a bit more decent when I am playing around with too little fabric, like I am in this case. Now, if we undo that one, the other option you can do is to kind of tuck in one side of the shirt. Now this looks sweet because, again, you're looking like you've tried to style the shirt, not that you can't do up the shirt. So you kind of have one side out. This is quite a common style of oversized shirts, but I think it also looks nice on slightly tighter shirts. And this one mainly works if you can still do up one or two of the buttons. If you can't do up any of the buttons, it might look a little bit odd, but you can just wear it open. That's not a bad look if it's kind of got that length to it. So now if we undo all the buttons, tuck it in just like that and kind of style it without tying it. So if you literally can't tie a knot in this shirt because it's just so small for you, just leave it completely undone and just tuck it in. And this is just a really cute way to kind of relax the fabric and loosen it as much as possible. So if it doesn't fit you in this style, unfortunately, it's probably not going to fit you in any style. So now the next option I'm going to show you is putting it through the belt loop again, but without any buttons done up. So this is the one you just saw before, but instead of doing up that button, we're just tying a little bit like that. So in my case, the shirt has enough give in it to allow this look. You'll have to try it with your own. But again, it doesn't make the shirt look too small. It just looks kind of stylish, and it means you're not going to show your middle if you don't want to show your middle. So you can wear a tank top under this, or however you want to style it. It's just kind of a cute way to have a little knot tied in with your trousers. Now for the next look, we're going to tie it, but we're going to tie it really low down to the end of the shirt. So this is to try and give yourself and maximise as much fabric as possible. And if you don't want it to look like a shirt or the collar looks a bit odd, just tuck it under. And you can see here it just makes a really cute top by folding in the buttons and buttonholes. You also don't have the collar anymore, but if the design is in the fabric or on the back, you still get to really enjoy that. So I really like this one where you kind of just turn it into just a cute little tie top, and it just is an accessory to any outfit really. And it looks relaxed, it doesn't look too tight, my arms can now move because I've completely relaxed that tension across my chest, and it's just a win-win. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial on how you can style a shirt that's way too small for you. Again, I really stand by it. Wearing stuff that's too small is not always a good look. So if you can't get it in any other size, try these methods, see if you can work it. Otherwise, try and turn it into a different piece of clothing or incorporate it into something else if it's really special to you. Because it is really hard to work things that are too small. It's a lot easier when they're too big. But this is how I style this shirt because I'm in the same boat where I absolutely love the embroidery and I don't want to give it up. And so this is how I wear it, even though it does not fit me. So I hope you guys have found this useful. I thought it would be good to share. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.